Good morning, y'all. Welcome back to my channel, Everyday Strength, where every day I talk about strength of body, mind, and character. My name is Dennis. Okay, so what I want to talk about this morning is what to do if you wake up feeling like ass. This is obviously a nuanced question. It depends, right? If you wake up, and you're puking, if you wake up and you have a fever, you're sweating, if you are, coughing up copious amounts of phlegm, that type of thing, right? Stay in bed, call out of work, don't go to your group class. Don't do anything where you're going to put other people's health in jeopardy, all right? But if you wake up and you're just excessively sore, excessively tired, lacking motivation, maybe you've got, a pressure headache, a migraine, a sinus headache, people who have lifelong migraines, I'm going to let you answer that one for yourself. But, that type of thing, right, where you just kind of feel like ass, I would say get up and do it anyway. Go do the work anyway. Go get in the gym. Because 9 times out of 10, you will feel better by the end of the session. And so this morning, I woke up with a headache from hell. And now I do suffer from sleep apnea, and I don't always wear my CPAP. A lot of times I don't. I could talk about that in another video. I don't know if I agree with the CPAP or not. I've had good nights with it and worse nights with it. But, whatever. I probably didn't breathe right last night. It could be a change in the pressure systems. There's pollen. Who knows why, right? Who knows why? But I clearly, was not getting enough oxygen to my brain last night and had just a migraine from hell. And so, with everything going on in the world, I have every excuse to just say, I'm gonna, phone this one in. I'm gonna be cautious, and it's probably COVID or something like that. But I'm not gonna do that. And so I got in the gym, and oddly enough, I still felt motivated because I'm still very invested in the process. Right? I'm excited about where I'm going. So yeah, it was like of two minds. It's like I'm kind of suffering right now with this headache, but I'm looking at my weights for the day going, that ain't shit, right? My sets, what I've got prescribed for myself. And so, I warm up, and actually it made me more excited to get to my working sets, because I had an expectation that once I started moving, once the blood started flowing, once I started breathing heavier, I would actually feel better. So I kind of I didn't procrastinate as much. And, so I eventually loaded the bar, I started doing my working sets, and, my head did not feel better. My squats felt great. My head did not feel better. I finished what did I do today? 8 sets of 4. And did not feel better. And I still had 8 sets of 4 bench left, and was kind of praying for the same thing, and finished my bench and did not feel better. My head freaking hurt. And so here is the good news. Here's the secret. Maybe I should put this in the title. I'm recording this pre-title. I hopped in the sauna. This is something I've been doing most mornings. So I did dry sauna. I want some feedback, guys. Dry sauna or wet sauna? So I've been doing dry sauna. I remember, I haven't looked at the literature in a while, but I just remembered that somewhere it was said that dry sauna had better health outcomes. I think like the Swedes or one of those Nordic cultures where they all have dry saunas in their house. Like it's more normal to have a sauna in your house, and it's not. They all have these amazing health benefits. So it could just be like a selection bias type thing with how these studies are done. But so was doing the dry sauna, and I try and take deep breaths in there. I try and do deep breathing while I'm in there. And I stay in at least long enough to get like a profuse sweat on. It usually takes about 10 minutes. But as I was in there, I was kind of remembering that, from that channel, the Oxygen Advantage that I talked about before, that actually your lungs do better with moist air to take in oxygen and transfer oxygen. And so I was like, I'm going to hop next door to the wet sauna, which I had not been in this gym. And it was just like pungent with eucalyptus. And it was thick mist in there, fog. Like you couldn't even really see the entire sauna from within. But anyway, so I did some deep breathing within there. So all in all, about 15 minutes of heat and deep breathing. And then immediately I went and took a cold shower. That shower where it just takes the breath right out of you, and then you kind of stick with it and try and relax. And you know what, man? Finally, the pressure released, and by the time I got out of the shower, I was getting dressed. I felt great. I felt amazing, and I did it, and I got on with the day. And so I just wanted to share that this morning. Not everybody's gonna have access to a sauna, but you could, always do hot shower, cold shower intervals. But my point being is get on with the day, right? And if you get through all that, right? If I had done all of that this morning and I still felt like absolute crap, good news is I still did my workout, and I know for sure to call out of work. So I'm going to go to work, but yeah, I hope that's helpful, guys. That's how I do it. All right, y'all. Peace.